All right, hello, welcome to BODHI. Sorry for that little delay. I'm Stephen Weigand. My brother Chris is absent today, or is he absent today? He could be coming. There he is. What's up, everybody? It feels like it's been a while. It hasn't, but I think the thing I've just been missing that so much is chair pose at the wall. It's near and dear to my heart, and I just feel like we got to start with the chair pose at the wall because it's been a while, right? I feel like it's been
collectively good.
It's like, no, we're good. Let's get your block. It's a very grounding and uplifting pose, chair pose, especially when you hold it at the wall for 2 minutes. I mean, we could go 3 minutes, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think two is good. So right now we're on the clock. So Chris's hips are at the height of his knees. And as you crush the block, think also about squeezing your outer ankles in and actually almost pigeon toe your 2 big toes in a little bit. So it's sometimes when you're here, the feet can be here. I'm just saying do this. And then firm the outer ankles, outer shins, into the midline. And you can make that sound effect sound. That feels great as well. Now, as you squeeze the outer shins in, buckle the hip points and draw them up towards your nose. And try to make a really angry face throughout the entire time that you're doing this, because I know this pisses you off. It pisses me off, and it pisses... He's smiling. I mean, it's kind of like a Joker smile. You look kind of like Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. If you want, you can bring the palms to your heart. You can also take the hands to your hips. And now think about lifting the upper back ribs a little higher up towards the ceiling, and then really try to slump the shoulders on your neck like this. No, I'm kidding. Soften the traps down off the neck. And then pull the front ribs into the back ribs. You're doing fantastic. We're over a minute in. Feeling great, isn't it? I know that you've missed it too. And now bring the thumbs a little closer to the heart. This is actually looking very good. Now lift the back ribs and widen the shoulder blades out. Nice. That's a fantastic face. I mean, this face in and of itself is going to draw people in to not only this pose, but throughout the entire class once they quit after we're done with this. This is great. It actually helps to make faces like this, I think. And you only have 15 seconds to go. I mean, we could go another minute if you want. Good. Squeeze the block and then lift the hip points one more time. That face is amazing. Take one more inhale like this. I feel like you didn't breathe the whole time. And then exhale, you can let it go. That was amazing. Oh my God. Thank you for making that face.
If we do abs, I'm walking out.
He said if we do abs, I'm walking out. Let's have you come onto your backs. He's not like me anymore. Okay, from there, let's just start with something nice and easy. Reach the right leg up, extend the left leg along. I can feel that there's a little tension, Reach the arms by the sides, and then keep a little grapefruit underneath the chin, and then exhale, just go ahead and crunch it up. Nice. And then, yep. Yeah, chair pose, it's a wonderful pose, when, things maybe don't feel as settled. It's a good way to, ground things down. You feel more settled now, don't you? He's like, I feel more settled in my anger at you. Take one more inhale here. Now stay in the crunch, just switch legs. Take the left leg up, lower the right leg down. Nice. And then breathe. That thing we do in yoga. And then lift the shoulder blades a little higher. Take one more inhale there. Now listen up. From here, I just want you to bend both knees to 90 degrees. Zook. Yep, now take the hands behind your head. Right into a crunch. Exhale, lift it up, and then inhale, lower down. Nice. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Nice. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Good. Exhale, and inhale. Nice. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, and inhale. Keep pressing the back of the head into the hands. Exhale, lift, and then inhale, lower. Nice. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, and inhale. Good. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. For the last 3, work your knees a little forward. Yep, so the hips are right up over the knees. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Nice. Now set the soles of the feet down so they're about hips distance. And then now exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, extend the legs forward. Nice. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. And then inhale, lower. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Nice. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. Shoulder blades up. Inhale, lower down. And here we go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extend the legs long. Nice. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. And then lower. A couple more like this. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extend. Point the toes. Set those feet down. Exhale, lift. And then lower. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Nice. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. And lower. Good. Take a moment. I was going to do one more. You up for that? Yeah? Extend the legs up to the ceiling. Okay, now slide the hands underneath your hips. Give you a little more back hip support. And then you're just going to lower both heels all the way down to let them hover 1 inch up off the ground. That's it. Nice. Now listen up. When you inhale, separate the feet wide apart. And then exhale, bring them back together. Back okay? Inhale, take them apart. Exhale, back together. Inhale, take them apart. Exhale, back together. Inhale, apart. Exhale, together. Inhale, apart. Exhale, together. Take it all the way up. How are we doing? Okay, let's do it again. Inhale, lower all the way down 1 inch up off the ground. And then here we go. Inhale, separate. Exhale, back together. 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 Take it all the way up. You got one more in you? Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Lower down. Inhale, separate. Exhale, together. 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 And then take it all the way up. And hug the knees in. Woo! No joke, right? How's the core? How's the legs? You want one more?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a very, very short one. You're just going to extend the legs long. And you can either slide the hands underneath the hips like you just did, or the arms by the sides. Lift the heels just 1 inch up off the ground. Lift the shoulder blades 1 inch up off the ground, and pump the belly. Just 8 more seconds. Or you can lower the heels if you like. And then one more inhale there. Okay, hug the knees in. I was going to make you come all the way up to Navasana, but I'm not going to be a complete jerk like that. Okay, you can rock it up and down and up and down and up and all the way to down dog. Woo! Nice big inhale in through the nose. Hold it and then let it out. Ah, very nice. Let's just take a few moments here in downward facing dog. It's a very easy resting pose, downward facing dog, right? It's not a resting pose. It's not my experience. Is that your experience? Everything's working in downward facing dog. Legs are working, the middle's working, the back's working, the arms are working. Okay, so if you feel more in the arms, lift the hips up and back, press the head of the thigh bones back. And as you look back in between your shins, you know, if you can see your heels, work your heels slightly out. Yep. And then lift the upper body away from the ground. Your down dog looks really damn good. You've been doing Christy Cahill's class? Looks amazing. Good. Another nice big inhale in through the nose. And let it out. Wow. That is like a picturesque downward facing dog. I like it. Okay. Here we go. Let's come high up onto those tippy toes. Good. Right into it. Inhale, plank pose. Glide the shoulders all the way over wrists into top of a push-up. Good. Isometrically pull the palms back. Yep. Lift the right foot just 1 inch up off the ground. Good. Squeeze the outer wrists in. Keep squeezing the wrists in. Bend the elbows lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows in more. Good. Press it all the way up to plank pose. Pull the knee across to your left tricep muscle. Pull the right shoulder back. Nice. Lift the left thigh higher. Work the knee a little higher up the arm. Nice. Pull the collarbones a little further forward. Take one more inhale here. Press the thumb and forefinger down. Squeeze the outer wrists in again. Vashisthasana. Shoot the right leg back. Stack the right foot on top of your left foot. Good. Stack the right hip on top of the left hip. So you're going to try to roll that right hip towards the right side of your yoga mat. And then either with your knuckles like Chris has got or your palm, isometrically pull back towards your left heel. Yep. And then try to widen out the shoulder blades whilst doing that. Awesome. Now from here, go ahead and reach the right arm all the way out over your head. Okay? Lift the bottom hip, lift the bottom ribs. Keep the bottom hip and bottom ribs lifting. Simply rotate to your toes. Lift the left hip, lift the left ribs, and then lift the left foot an inch up off the ground into the one-arm, one-legged plank. Dude, this one-arm, one-legged plank is amazing. Yes, now lift the left hip even one more little inch. Good, now work your hip points forward towards your nose. You got it. Take one more inhale like this. Now tap the left knee on the back of the left tricep muscle. Yes, lift the left hip, pull the heart a little bit further forward. Good work. Release the right hand down, shoot the left leg back, bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Come on back up to plank pose, pull the knee across to your right tricep muscle. Nice, pull the left. Yes, exactly. Collarbone wide, shoulder back. Good, now find the breath. He's like, I'm breathing, but I hate you at the same time. You can use the hate. Yeah? He's like, that's very easy. Okay, one more breath here. Lift the knee a little higher. Vashisthasana. Shoot the left leg back, stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Yeah, so we use whatever comes up. Rather than suppressing it or reacting to it, we use it as energy. It's a big difference between power and force. Reach the top arm all the way out over your head. Nice, lift the bottom hip a little higher. Roll the left hip towards the left side. Power is connected to soul. It's connected to stillness. Force is a high or a low. Very different feeling in the body. From there, rotate to the toes. Yes, and then lift the right hip, lift the right. Yes, awesome. Ribs, good. Couple more breaths like this. Can you pull the heart even just a little further forward? And if you fall out, who cares? This is a practice. So be easy on yourself in the face of all this stuff. Good, now pull the right knee to the back of the right tricep. You can do it. Take one more breath here. Lift the right ribs, lift the collarbones. Now release the left hand down, shoot the right leg back, bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Good, set the foot down, roll over the toes, upward facing dog from there. Hold it, squeeze the wrists in, lift the head of the thigh bones up, keep the head of the thigh bones lifted back to chaturanga. Squeeze those elbows in, good, press it back up to plank pose, and then all the way back downward facing dog. Nice work, big inhale in through the nose, exhale, let it out. I know you've heard me mention it, but it's such a key thing to be aware of how you treat yourself when obstacles are thrown your way. You know, like how hard are you on yourself? You can be hard on me. He's hard on me, right? He just projects all of his anger out on me. It's very healthy. And then inhale, actually it's much better than turning it inwards. Inhale, plank pose, glide the shoulders all the way over your wrists, and bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Roll over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice work. All the way up and back, downward facing dog. So we use the energy, we alchemize it. And that's what we're up to in here. Throwing obstacles your way to retrain your system, your body, your mind, your soul, to respond to challenge in a way that's empowering. Bend the knees, look forward. Hold it here for a moment. Work the hip points forward towards your nose. Yes. Keep that. Lift the side ribs, lift the belly. Good. And then when you exhale, you can step or jump it all the way up to the top. Good. Lengthen it forward as you inhale, and then exhale, fold forward and release. Take the thumbs wide apart, circle the arms, rise it all the way up, look up, touch the palms, and then exhale, pull the palms together at your hearts. Surya A, here we go. Palms drop, inhale, circle, rise, and then exhale, hinge and fold forward, release. When you inhale, elongate the heart forward, and when you exhale, you're welcome to step, or you can float it back, whatever you're ready for. Good. Lower down, chaturanga, over the toes into upward facing dog, very nice. All the way up and back, downward facing dog. We'll take 4 to 5 breaths here. Smooth and steady, in and out through your nose. And throughout, just taking a little inventory of the quality of your breath. Not so that you're judging it like, oh shit, I should be breathing like this. You know, it's like, just notice it. When you notice it, you become aware. When you become aware, you can have acceptance. When you have acceptance, you can make change. Or if things are working for you, then you can accept them and they can stay how they are. But without judgment, with awareness, acceptance, action. Bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, you can step or you can float it all the way up to the top. Better, lengthen forward as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Take the thumbs wide apart, circle rise, take the arms up. And then exhale, pull the palms together at your heart. Very nice. Breath sounds good. Palms drop, circle rise, take it up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward and release. When you inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen forward. Lengthen the low back even a little further forward. Good. And then step the opposite foot back. I believe that's the left, then the right. Good. Squeeze the elbows and lower. Over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice work. All the way up and back, downward facing dog. Awesome. I'd give you adjustments here, but there's really nothing to do. Krista's done it all. Heels out just a little bit. That's the one thing. I'm being super picky. And then you can press the fleshy part between the thumb and forefinger down and hollow out the armpit slightly. Yes, nice, good. Nice lengthen the cervical spine there. Now inhale, bend the knees and look forward. Good, work those hip points forward. I'm right here this time. Maybe you lift a little higher. Hips over wrists. Yes! Lengthen it forward as you inhale and then fold. Good. Thumbs wide, circle and rise. Exhale, pull the palms together at your heart. Good, palms drop, we circle, we rise. Exhale, hinge and fold, release it down. Inhale, lengthen it long. Now if you're gonna jump, walk the hands a little further forward today, kind of closer to the front of the mat, and you can bend your knees, plant the palms flat. Yeah, even just a touch further forward. Nice, now squeeze the elbows in, now squeeze the thighs in. Good, and then shoot it back when you're ready. Good, over the toes, up dog. And then all the way up and back down dog. Is that a little different? More supportive or less? You don't have to answer that question. What I was going for is when he jumped back, that we could have the elbow right up over the wrist, because sometimes if we plan it and then we shoot it, we can get it a little bit cattywampus and out of balance. We're trying to go right for that 90 degrees. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Good, and then hips over wrists. Nice. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold. Circle, rise, take it all the way up, and then exhale, pull the palms together at the heart. Awesome. Again, palms drop, circle, rise, take it up. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward and release. When you inhale, lengthen forward. Good. And you can step or you can float it all the way back. Squeeze the wrists in as you jump back. Nice. Over the toes, upward facing dog. Awesome. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. It's great. And remembering as you're practicing, it's not so much what you do, but how you do it. So my experience is how I do one thing is pretty much how I do everything. So, you know, again, have patience in the process, do what you can do, and make it a breathing exercise, because that's really what it is. With some really hard shit thrown in there, right? Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Good, I'm right here. At the end of the exhale, lift those hips, pounce the hips all the way up and over the wrists. Good, lengthen forward, and then exhale, fold forward. Take the thumbs wide, circle and rise, and then exhale, pull the palms to the heart center. Good, one last time. Palms drop, circle and rise. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward, release. Breath sounds awesome. Lengthen it long when you inhale. Nice. You're welcome to step it, or you can float it back when you're ready. Chaturanga. Awesome. Yes, over the toes, up dog. And then nice and easy, all the way up and back, down dog. Let's lion's breath it from here. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. When you come to down dog, sometimes it is helpful to look forward. His wrists are good for him, but just to, you know, if you need to turn the hands out a little bit, you know, make that front crease in your wrist parallel with the front edge of the yoga mat. It's helpful for the shoulders. Okay, from here, inhale, lift your right leg up in the air. Firm the outer left hip in and back. Good, lift the front ribs away from the ground. Keep that, pull the knee to the back of the right tricep. When you inhale, lower the knee down to your wrist. Exhale, lift it above the elbow. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Try to keep the skin of the knee on the arm. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Good, inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Ekapada Bakasana. Hop the back foot up an inch, 2 or 3. Okay, and maybe you're just working that setup. Okay, setup being squeeze the knee in, squeeze the wrists in, pull the heart forward. Okay, keep squeezing the wrists in as you pull the heart even further forward. And then from there, 3-legged dog pose. Right leg all the way up and back. And then from there, pull the knee all the way to the nose, step the foot down, crescent pose. Inhale, rise all the way up. Good, and breathe here. Nice. Back heel is great. He's got his back heel right up over the ball of the foot. Now lift the left hip point just a little higher. Nice. And then whilst lifting the side ribs and arms higher, soften the traps down. Good. Yep, now bring the palms together at your heart. Go ahead and tip the heart forward out over the front knee. Hold it here, lift the left thigh a little higher, and let's take this all the way into balance Virabhadrasana 3, aka Warrior 3. And when the buttons get pushed, reattend to your breathing. Now, if you can, reach the arms all the way long for just a couple breaths. Yep, this is great. Lift the wrists a little higher. Yep, widen the shoulder blades out and press the top of the right thigh back. Now, separate the arms wide apart like airplane wings and right into twisting Ardha Chandrasana, aka twisting half moon. And again, if you fall out, oh well. And he didn't. He's like, I didn't, jerk. I like how he said that. I wish that they could hear how you said it. Lift the outer left hip a little higher. Press the top of the right thigh back. Nice. And then we're just going to hold it here for like 3 more minutes. You'll be fine. Lift the left hip even just a little higher. Nice. Take one more inhale here. Now listen up. From here, twisted crescent pose. Step the ball of the left foot back. Set the left hand down inside the right foot and reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Nice. Now lift the left thigh a little higher. It was nice of me not to go to handstand there, right? Like, yeah. Sink it a little deeper. Good. Pull the heart a little closer towards the right side of the yoga mat and then lift the outer left hip slightly. There you go. Take one last inhale there. Set the right hand down to the ground, vinyasa. Step the right foot back and lower. Nice and easy. Chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog. And then all the way up and back, down dog. Big inhale in through the nose. And let it out. Ah! Good, here we go. Left leg rises up in the air, please. Go ahead and pull the left knee to the back of the left tricep muscle. And here we go. Inhale, lower the knee down to the wrist. Exhale, lift it above the elbow. Inhale, lower the knee down. Exhale, lift it up. Good, inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Good, Ekapada Bakasana. Hop the back foot up an inch, 2 or 3. And again, maybe you're just working the setup. Again, squeeze those wrists in so we keep the shoulder in the right place, into the socket. Nice, now firm the outer left hip in and back. This is really good, dude. Squeeze the, and my verbiage got all effed up there. From there, pull the knee all the way to the nose, step the foot down, crescent pose. What did I say? I was like, that was really good, dude. Reach the arms up to the ceiling when you're ready. Excuse me. Nice, now you're gonna buckle your hip points together, work the right hip point slightly up. Nice. And as you've got, if you're doing what Chris is doing with palms together, see if you can literally work the thumbs into each other and the knuckles of the thumbs into each other, and then widen the shoulder blades simultaneously. And then, tame the front ribs down, soften the traps down, take one more inhale here. Now pull those palms all the way to your heart and tip the heart forward out over the front knee, and then take this all the way up into Virabhadrasana 3. That's nice. Karate kick the right heel back. Press the top of the left thigh back. Yeah, nice levelization in the hips. Okay, now keep this, reach the arms all the way forward. Yes, awesome. Nice and parallel. His upper body is like super parallel with the floor. This is fantastic. Now just press the top of the left thigh back. And now separate the arms wide apart like airplane wings. Good, right hand down, left arm up. Krista makes my job very easy. If you don't know Krista, she's an amazing teacher, very detailed with, basic poses, right? Pretty much basic poses in a flow, but it's killer. She's taught me and Chris and everybody else a lot. She's like one of the best teachers on the planet for sure. I'll just keep talking about her while you guys hang in twisting half moon. Take another breath here, lift the right outer hip a little higher. Heart towards the left. Okay, twisted crescent pose. Step the right foot all the way back, right hand down inside the left foot, take the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Nice, now isometrically pull the right palm or knuckles back towards the right heel. Yep, work the left knee towards the heart and the heart towards the knee simultaneously. Then lift the outer right hip and lift the top of the right thigh. Good, take another breath like this. Then exhale, release the left hand down. Go ahead and step the left foot all the way back. Find yourself in plank pose, nice and slow, lower chaturanga. Roll over the toes, upward facing dog. And then nice and easy back to downward facing dog. Nice big inhale in through the nose. And then let it out, exhale. Ah, awesome. Take a couple, 2-3 moments here to be in downward facing dog, reattend to your breath. Do you feel like cursing at me?
You heard that?
I could hear it. We have this telepathy going on now. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. And at the end of the exhale, step or jump, lift the hip points up. Nice. Lengthen forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Let's take it right into Utkatasana, the chair pose, please. Squeeze the thighs in. Sink a little deeper, sink a little deeper, sink a little deeper, sink a little deeper, sink a little deeper. Pause. Shins back, heart up. I'm thinking whether we should go up or down. Let's go down. And we're not going to come to boat pose. We're just actually going to lie all the way down. You're going to love this. This is really nice. But we're actually going to set the feet down so they're at, it's like hips distance. Now, interlace the fingers except for the pointer finger and thumb and reach the arms all the way out over your head. When you exhale, crunch up and over to your right side. When you inhale, extend your legs long. When you exhale, set the feet down. Crunch, lift higher, and then arms all the way out over your head. Nice, right? Exhale, crunch up and over to your right. Inhale, extend the legs long. Nice, set the feet down. Exhale, lift the right shoulder blade up. Arms all the way out over your head. Good. Exhale, crunch up and over to the right. Inhale, extend the legs long. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. And arms overhead. I felt like you were going to punch me with that one, even though I'm over here. You're like, ugh. And then 2 more. Here we go. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, extend the legs long. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. And then lower. Face is amazing. It's worth taking this class just to watch his face. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. And then arms over your head. Now, the great news is we get to do the other side. Exhale, crunch up and over to your left. Inhale, extend the legs long. And set the feet down. Exhale, lift and lower. I got to get out of his way because I feel like he's going to try to. And then exhale, crunch up over to the left. Inhale, extend those legs. Set the feet down. Exhale, lift. And then lower, arms overhead. Good. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Set the feet down, lift, and lower. Exhale, crunch up and over. Inhale, lengthen. I don't think I've ever seen your face this animated. It's wonderful. And set the feet down, lift, and then arms overhead. 1 more time. Exhale, crunch up and over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, set the feet down, and lift. And then arms over your head. Nice. I'll just hug the knees in for a moment. Because that felt really good, I'm sure. Great. You've had a long enough break here now, so let's extend the legs long. And just Ardha Navasana for a moment here. You're just going to take the arms by the side, lift the heels. Nice. Now, Navasana. Crunch it all the way up. Nice. Now, you can stay here. Okay, try to get a little bit further forward on the sits bones. Yeah, you can even grab opposite elbows if that feels good. Okay, you can stay here. Okay, or, because we haven't gotten any crunches yet, you can inhale lower, exhale lift, inhale lower, exhale lift, inhale lower, exhale lift, inhale, exhale, 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 inhale. 5 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, exhale. I think I miscounted. And you can rise it all the way up. And then exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Woo! We're back. We're back. Chair pose, Utkatasana when you're ready. I have a towel over here. Would you like one? And then exhale. It's actually yours. Fold forward. And then inhale, lengthen it out. And when you're ready, you can step or you can jump it all the way back. And we'll meet you in down dog. Before we started, I said, this isn't going to be too hard tonight. And I think that I was misjudged. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Let it out. Right leg rises up in the air. Pull the outer left hip back. Here we go. Pull the knee all the way to the nose. Step the foot down. Warrior one. When you inhale, you're going to rise it all the way up. Nice. Now when you exhale, release the hands down. Set the left hand down inside the right foot. Okay? If you have a finicky back knee, roll into the ball of the back foot. If you can keep this here, reach the right arm up to the ceiling. So you're in a warrior one twist. Okay? Lengthen the left ribs further forward. Press the top of the left thigh back. Nice. Work the right knee in towards the heart. Take one more inhale here. Vashisthasana, roll to the outside edge of your left foot, stack the right foot on top of your left foot. Lift the bottom hip a little higher, roll the right hip towards the right. Awesome. You're gonna love me for this. Okay, now lift the right heel just an inch up off the ground. Yep. You're gonna pull the knee all the way to your chest, okay? Now, keep the arm up, keep the knee in, rotate to the ball of your left foot. Yep. So you're gonna come onto your toes. Yes, now squeeze that knee all the way over towards your left armpit. Release the right hand down. Yes. Kundalini one. That was great. I thought you were going to curse at me for that. That was really good. Work the left leg in towards the midline a little bit. It's great. Now, elbows and wrists in. Yes. One last inhale here. Now listen up. Three-legged dog pose from there. Yes. Now, release the right foot down. From down dog, come to up dog. Yep. From up dog, squeeze the elbows in, Chaturanga Dandasana. From Chaturanga, plank pose, and then back to downward facing dog. From there, lift the left leg all the way up in the air, pull the knee all the way to the nose, step the foot down, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Nice. When you exhale, release the hands down to the ground, right hand down, left arm up. Again, if you have a finicky back knee, rotate to the ball of the back foot, okay? And then left arm up once you are ready. Find the breath here. Take another inhale here. And then Vashisthasana. Rotate to the outside edge of the right foot. Stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Yeah, awesome. Relax the jaw, relax the lips. Widen the shoulder blades out. Good. Now you're just going to lift the left foot just an inch up off the right. Pull the knee all the way into the left chest. Keep the knee in, rotate to your toes. Yep. Now as you rotate to the toes, squeeze that knee all the way up and over towards your right armpit. You can do it. Lift the right ribs. Yes! Now release the left hand down. Dude, that was awesome. Kundalini 1 from there. That was amazing. It was better than I do it. I did it earlier and I didn't do it that well. Work the right heel over into the midline. Pull the heart further forward. Yes! And back to the three-legged dog pose. From there, set the left foot down. Upward facing dog from downward facing dog. I know that's weird. Back to Chaturanga, elbows in. Press it all the way up to plank, all the way to downward facing dog. Big inhale into the nose. Let it out, exhale. Nice and easy, bend the knees and look forward. At the end of your exhale, you can step or you can jump it all the way up to the top. Lengthen forward as you inhale and then fold forward as you exhale. Right into Utkatasana, the chair pose, please. Want some water? Okay. Shins back, toes down. This is great. Now lift the hip points up and tip the head slightly back. And then widen the shoulder blades out. That's it. Press the heels down, stand all the way up. Look up, touch the palms. Exhale, pull the palms together at the heart. Here we go, right back into it. Chair pose, Utkatasana, please. Shins back. Nice. Exhale, fold forward and release. When you inhale, elongate the heart forward. When you exhale, you're welcome to step, or you can float it all the way back. Chaturanga. Over the toes and do upward facing dog. Nice and easy, back to downward facing dog. Next time you inhale, let's have you lift your right leg up in the air. Outer left hand and back. That didn't sound right. Outer left hip in and back. I didn't do my articles of articulation. Pull the knee all the way to the nose, step the foot down, warrior one. And now rise it all the way up. And then exhale, release the hands all the way down. Step the right foot back, and then nice and slow, lower down, Chaturanga. Over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice and easy, back to downward facing dog. Here we go. Left leg rises up. Pull the knee all the way into the nose. Keep the core engaged in the transition. Step the foot down, warrior one. Inhale, you're gonna rise it all the way up. And then exhale, release the hands all the way down. Step the left foot back, and then lower nice and slow, Chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog, and then all the way up and back, down dog. Dude, we need a camera on you, like, all the angles of your face the entire time. I feel like people don't get the pleasure and the joy of what I get to experience of your of your wonderful reactive faces. Let's lion's breath it here. Big inhale in through the nose. And then let it out. Ah! Widen the shoulder blades. Yeah, press the thumb and forefinger down. You can even work your your right thumb just a little in towards your pointer finger, and then press the knuckle of the thumb down and forward. Yeah, it's weird. Nice, then broaden this. Okay. Here we go. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, you can step or lift the hips all the way up and over your wrists. Zoop, lengthen it out. Then exhale, fold forward. Chair pose, right into it. Utkatasana, please. And press the heels down, stand all the way up, look up, touch the palms, and then exhale, pull the palms all the way to the heart. Awesome. Back to chair pose. Here we go. Utkatasana. Shins back, butt back, ribs back. And exhale, fold forward, release. When you inhale, elongate the heart forward and step or float it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Nice, over the toes, up dog, and then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg rises up in the air. Right back to warrior one. Pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down. Inhale, you're gonna rise it all the way up. And then exhale, release the hands down to the ground. Right foot steps back and then lower slow. Over the toes, upward facing dog from there. Nice and easy, back to downward facing dog. Here we go. Left leg rises up. Pull the knee all the way in. Step it down, Vira one. Inhale, you're gonna rise. And then exhale, let it go. Set the hands down, step the left foot back, and then lower. Keep the thighs lifted. Over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice. All the way up and back, downward facing dog. You feeling those quads from the chair pose earlier? I could feel them through you somehow. Maybe we should do a longer chair pose. We could do a 2-minute like at the end too, just to like do a grand finale. No? Okay. Big inhale in through the nose again. Let it out. Inhale, bend the knees and look forward. At the end of the exhale, you're gonna step it or you can jump it. Good, lengthen it out. And then exhale, fold it down. Good, chair pose, Utkatasana. Shins go back. Press the heels down, stand all the way up, and then exhale, pull the palms to the heart center. Awesome. Here you go, right back into it. Chair pose, please. Sink a little lower, pull the shins back. Now tip the heart back. Now tip the ears back. Good. Now tip the ribs back. Nice. Now tip the arms and the wrists back. Good. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, lengthen forward as you inhale. And nice and easy, you can step or float it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Roll over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice and easy, back to downward facing dog. Good. A few breaths in down dog. And let's have you lift your right leg up in the air. You pull the outer left hip back. Nice. Let's come to plank pose. Keep the right leg lifted. Nice. Now from there, bend the elbows, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Good, press it right back up to plank pose. Good, now from here, dolphin. Set the elbows down, keep the right leg lifted. Pull the knee all the way across to your left tricep muscle across the body. And extend it all the way out. Take the knee to the back of the right tricep muscle. Good, take it all the way out. Now lift the elbows an inch up off the ground. Squeeze the elbows in. Okay, from here, one of two options. For less, back to down dog. For more, look forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Press it up to plank pose. Pull the knee to the nose, step it down, pyramid pose. Walk the back foot in a third of the way. Fold forward. Use blocks if you need them. Would you like blocks? Yeah. Okay. How are we feeling? Good. Excellent. All right. And maybe you come to fingertips, even if you're on the blocks. And then just go ahead and fold. Let the head hang heavy. Press the top of the left thigh back. And then from there, let's actually have you take both hands to both hips. Okay, and work your hips and your butt slightly back. Now lift your side ribs and waist up, and then lengthen your sternum forward. That's it. Whilst working your hips and butt back. That's it. Now, keep this, separate the arms wide apart like airplane wings. Nice. And whilst doing that, see if you can widen the shoulder blades out. Awesome. And now drop the heart a little lower. Good. Now lengthen the low back even just a touch further forward. Take one more inhale here. Twisting triangle. Set the left hand down either inside or outside the front foot. Okay, you can use a block if you need a little bit more support there. And I like what Chris does with his hand. So he's got the hand to his sacrum. He's feeling out the levelization in the hips. Good. Now drop the upper body just a little lower. And then isometrically, well, never mind, scratch that. Lengthen the left ribs further forward. You like that? That was a very good teaching. Do this. No, scratch that. Take one more inhale here. Okay, now from here we're going to come to standing splits. Okay, so just take the arms set the hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of you. Try to stack the shoulders over wrists as best you can. Sure you don't want to towel? Okay. Firm the outer right hip in and back. Now kick the left heel back. Awesome. Okay, now listen up. From here, I want you to gently bring that left foot all the way to the front of the mat and line with the right foot. Let it hover an inch up off the ground. Then bring the hands to the hips and stand all the way upright. You can bend the knee. Bend the left knee, pull it into the chest. Yep. Now from there, reach the left leg all the way long if you can, and then reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. It's not easy. Now, more important than a straight extended leg is a straight standing leg. So press the top of the right thigh back. If you need to rebend the knee, that's just fine. Okay? Now from here, I want you to take that right hand outside the left foot or left knee and reach the left arm back into the upright twist. Okay? Again, if you need to bend the knee, that's totally cool. Again, press the top of the right thigh back. Good. See if you can allow your heart to lift up. Nice. Now, if you are working on trying to straighten that leg, straightening that leg, never mind, it's fine. He's doing great. Press the right thigh back, just breathe. This is awesome. Take another inhale like this. Now listen up, stay twisted, bend your front knee 6 inches, and then come into warrior 2. Yes, this is hard shit. So you gotta laugh, you gotta have compassion, patience, and joy. Because the philosophy in here is we keep it light, we practice pretty intense, correct? He's like, yeah, it's real intense, asshole. He's going to get me back. I know it. I feel it. Maybe you should teach the next class.
Really get you back.
Yes, exactly. Sink a little deeper. And then just a little widening out of the shoulder blades. Nice. Now, keep the shoulder blades wide, but look back at your back hand. Yep. He's lining that up, pinky finger to pinky finger. Yep. Nice. And like I got a drawstring on your tailbone. I'm pulling the tailbone down to the floor. You're lifting the side ribs up towards the ceiling. That's it. A couple more breaths like this. And then like my hand is on your shin. You're trying to press your shin into my hand. I'm resisting you back to try to firm that outer right hip in. Take one more inhale there. Press the top of the left thigh back. And then let's go reversing the warrior. Back arm down the back leg. Good. Maybe sink just a hair deeper. Yep. I know you don't normally like blocks in Ardha Chandrasana, but I'm just going to put it there in case. Now from here, we're going to come all the way to Ardha Chandrasana. Okay? Take the right hand. You're not even going to come to side angle. We're just going to go right into it. Yep. And he's hovering the hand. I like it. If you're not hovering the hand, almost come a little higher onto your fingertips and lift your bottom ribs like you would be trying to lift that right hand away from the ground, because that's how much we want those bottom ribs lifting. It's nice. Yep. Okay, a couple more breaths here. This is awesome. Press the right thigh back. Again, thank you, Krista, because I don't really need to say much, except for breathe, because it's yoga. Take another breath like this. Press the right thigh back one more time. Awesome. Chapasana. Bend the back knee, and go ahead and reach back and grab the tops of the foot or the ankle. Now see if you can drop the upper body just a little bit lower to the floor. That's it. So the upper body's parallel with the ground. Now press the right thigh back again. Nice. One last inhale here. Now back to half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, and then handstand. Release the hands down to the ground. You up for handstand? Okay. Finally, we get into it. So We're going to set the palms down. Right leg is down. We're going to extend the left leg up to the ceiling. So we're like in a little standing splits action. Okay, now, as you pull the shoulders over your wrists, like we worked in the jump, I want you to work your hip points forward towards your nose. Okay, so keep the hip points forward, keep the collarbones forward, and then lift the ribs, the front ribs, like you would for a scared cat. Now keep all that, bend your right knee, keep working the hip points forward, and then maybe you just tip forward, hips and belly right up over your wrists. Nice. Good. That was good though. Strong, engaged, connected. Good, let's try it again. Keep the ribs lifted. Awesome. Yes, brother. Holy shit, this is strong and engaged as hell. Kick the heels higher up to the ceiling. That's it. You didn't even need me. Take one more inhale like here. Or two, or three. Dude, that was great. And then vinyasa when you are ready. That was awesome. How'd that feel?
Good.
Wow. See, it's so great because you don't have to worry about the length of time. I mean, sometimes you'll hold it longer, but then like with him, that was one of the most engaged handstands I've ever seen you do, right? So, you know, it's a process. I'm still working on it too. I mean, I've been doing it for however many years I've been doing it, and there's always things to learn and grow. But that was, you know, every chakra in his body was engaged, every center was connected, and so that's a second of that. Awesome. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. I just mention it because sometimes, you know, we'll think it needs to be this way or we got to hold it longer, but it's like, you know, let in the victories of, you know, connection, because that's what it's all about. Now I got to remember what we just did. Okay, I think I got it. Left leg up in the air. Inhale, plank pose. Glide the shoulders all the way over the wrists. And bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Press it right back up to plank. From there, dolphin pose. Set the elbows down. Nice. Go ahead and take the knee all the way across to your right tricep muscle across the body. And then extend the leg all the way up. And then now take the knee to the back of the left tricep muscle. Awesome. Extend it all the way up. Good. Lift the elbows just an inch up off the ground. For less, you can go to down dog. For more, look forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Good. Press it all the way up to plank. Pull the knee into the nose. Step the foot down. Pyramid pose. Walk the back foot up a third of the way and fold. And get your block person to get your blocks. And again, you can come onto your fingertips. And then when you're ready, you can just let everything drop for a moment or three. And letting the head even get just a touch heavier. Okay, now from there, bring the hands to your hips. And pull the hips back and then buckle the hip points together. Now, lengthen the sternum forward. Good. Now separate the arms wide apart like wings. Nice. Take another breath like this. And then twisting triangle. Set the right hand down inside or outside the front foot. You can use a block if you like. Press the top of the right thigh back. Lengthen the right ribs further forward. Nice. Couple more breaths like this. Work the heart a little bit towards the left side of the yoga mat. That's it. And reach the left pinky finger higher up to the ceiling. Awesome. Now from here right into standing splits. Look down at the floor. You can take your blocks or not and take it all the way forward into the splits. Working with stacking the shoulders over the wrists. We press that left thigh back. We lift the right thigh up. And we press the heel into the hand of the person that I'm sure you've got right behind you, helping you as I'm helping Chris. Nice. And then lift the right thigh again. Awesome. Now, very meticulously and slowly, you're going to start to set the right foot down close to the left foot, and then take the hands to the hips, and then rise all the way up, or you can set the foot down and then just bring the knee to the chest. I like it. Press the top of the left thigh back. Again, you can keep the knee. Either way, we're going to reach the left arm up to the ceiling. And yep, he already extended that right leg forward. Now, you're just going to take the left hand outside the right foot, or the right knee, and then reach the right arm all the way back into the upright twist. Again, if you prefer the knee, you just do that. Work on straightening the bottom leg and keeping the side ribs lifted, keeping the heart lifted. Yep. Good, now start to bend your left knee about 6 inches. A little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper, and then warrior two. Take the right leg all the way back. Nice work. And take a look at the feet. If you need to line it up more appropriately for yourself, you do that. You can heel to heel it, heel to arch it, whatever feels right. Now they can finally see your face. Hopefully he'll make some faces here. I should just like somehow, you know, have you in a pose for like, that's what we should do. We should have you hold warrior two for like 3 or 4 minutes. That'd be fantastic. And then when you get to the other side, we'll just like flip you around so that they can see your face on both sides. And then let's reverse the warrior. Go back arm down the back leg. Sink a little deeper. That's fantastic. I'm just so delighted I thought of that. Knee to the left slightly. Nice. And then from here, right into Ardha Chandrasana. Set the left hand down about a foot out in front of the baby toe. 6 to 8 inches to a foot. I know I kind of go in between that, but whatever the alignment for the shoulder over the wrist is for you. Okay, now work the right foot into the midline a little bit more. Nice. Lift the bottom ribs away from the ground. Yeah. Lift the left hip point forward. Yes, and press the left thigh back. I know it's a lot going on. Take another inhale like this. Awesome. Now from there, Chapasana, bend the back knee, reach back and grab the tops of the foot. Nice. And finding the breath here. Good, press the left thigh back. Nice. Awesome. Take another breath like this. Good, now back to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, and then right into our favorite pose of all, the handstand. We're going to set the left foot down. We're going to reach the right leg up. And then you're going to turn it all around. That kind of sounded like that Hokey Pokey song. You remember that? And then stack the shoulders all the way over the wrists. Okay. Again, working the hip points forward. Keeping that connection. Look forward. Nice. And then kick that right heel all the way up to the ceiling. Karate kick it up. Awesome. It's all you. Yes, brother. Yeah, I'm barely holding on here. This is fantastic. Chest up to the ceiling. Heels up to the ceiling. Triceps in. One more breath here. Look at that. Holy shit. That's amazing. Woo! All right. Nice work. That was fantastic. And vinyasa when you're ready. If you would like me to shout how fantastic you are, just DM me. I'd be happy to. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. I say that jokingly, but I mean it. Like, send me videos of yourself. If there's something that I can do to help you guys, I would love to in any way. So please do that. That's how we all can work together in this process, and I can hopefully help you more in the process. That's what it's all about. Yep, for one more? Okay, where was I going to go with this? Let's go right leg up in the air. Let's have you roll your hip open just for a moment. Now, take that knee all the way outside your right tricep muscle. Cut the knee all the way into the tricep. Perch the heart forward, and let's tip this forward into Kundalini Dos. Yes! Nice, brother. Good levelization of the shoulders. Take one more inhale there. Back to three-legged dog with the hip open again. Nice. Good. Now this time, let's just flip that dog. Set the ball of the foot behind you. Yep. Work that left wrist in. Lift the heart slightly higher. Work the shoulder just a little forward over the wrist. Nice. Lift the bottom ear away from the ground. Nice. Now from here, reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Pull the right knee all the way into the right chest. Look down. Warrior two. Step the right foot there. Spin the back foot flat. Windmill the arms all the way up and open. And right into Viratu. And again, readjust the legs to support your body. Work the knee, some of you to the right, just so the knee's over the second toe. And then let's reverse the warrior, back arm down the back leg. Sink a little deeper. Now straighten your front leg. Reverse triangle. And then from there, you're going to get a triangle pose. So I've got a block outside his foot. I just had a feeling you might want to block. Was I wrong? Okay, that was right. So, once you got that set up, his knee is good because his knee is straight, but it's not hyperextended. I'm going to show you a hyperextended knee. That's hyperextended. So if that's happening, put a micro bend in the knee so the leg is engaged but not overworking and hyperextending, okay? Press the right big toe forward towards the front of the mat. Now from there, reach the top arm all the way out over your head. Nice. Now you can keep this, or you can add the bottom arm forward to the mix. So we're in extended triangle pose. Now work the right hip point forward towards the right pinky finger. Nice. Continue widening out through here. That's actually really good. I was just being picky. Nice. Now take another inhale like this. Forearms a little bit in. Collarbone still wide. Now bend the front knee so you're in extended side angle pose. Awesome. Yes. Right hip point up. Yeah, there you go. Take one more inhale there. Now just regular side angle. Set the right hand down to the floor, inside the foot. You can use a block. Just a couple breaths here in the regular side angle. Now if you have a block, I suggest releasing it. Set the left hand down. We're going to go to Vashisthasana 2. Grab the big toe with your right piece fingers. And then swivel to the outside edge of the left foot, reach that right leg and extend it and kick it up towards the corner of your room. People are like, huh? Work the left hip a little higher, roll the right hip towards the right slightly and tip the head back. Not an easy pose, hard as hell. You got this. Take one more breath here. Now listen up, release the right hand down, take the right knee outside the right tricep where it was when we set up for Kundalini 2. Now this time, Ashtabhakrasana. Snake that left knee forward in between the hands. I'll show you what we're talking about too. Okay, so we're just gonna snake that knee in and then the tops of the left foot around and on top of the right foot. So we're in Ashtabhakrasana, the 8-limb pose. Try to keep the elbows over the wrists. It's a fantastic pose. I think we should just stay here for a little bit of time. What do you think? Take another inhale here if you're here. And then if you'd like, pass back through Kundalini 2. Chris might kick me in the face. I'm sure he wants to. Oh, he was just waiting for me. So come back to Ashtabhakrasana if you haven't. Or come to Ashtabhakrasana if you haven't. Nice. Now his upper body's in a good place. It's parallel with the ground now. Take it all the way back to Kundalini 2. Keep lengthening forward through the heart, squeezing the wrists in. Awesome. And then vinyasa, that was great. Over the toes, up dog, and all the way up and back, down dog. All right, we're back. Woo! I don't know why I keep saying we're back, but that's what I'm saying, because it feels like we're back. That chair pose was like an initiation into like, I guess the ass kicking is back. I don't think it ever went anywhere, but it kind of feels like it tonight. It feels like it's a different level of ass kick. Yes? No? And we can always take it up a notch or two.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. All right. One last thing to do. Left leg up. Good. Roll the hip open for just a moment. And then right into knee all the way outside the left tricep muscle. Cut that knee all the way into the tricep as you perch the heart forward and then lift it, lengthen it all the way into Kundalini 2. Yes, brother, lift the right shoulder. Good. Back to three-legged dog pose. Extend the left leg up, roll the hip open, and then let's let that top foot get heavy and flip this dog all the way over into the flip dog pose. Awesome. Good, right wrist in. Top tricep in. One more inhale like that. Now take the left arm up, pull the left knee all the way into the chest. Good, look down at the right wrist, step the left foot by the right wrist, roll to the outside edge of the back foot, warrior 2. Good work. And again, if you need to readjust your legs, go ahead and do that. Tagging that front knee over the second toe. We're almost through this little thing. Doing great. You want to make a funny face at the camera? sure they'd appreciate it. Think a little deeper. Widen out the shoulder blades. Good, then back arm down the back leg, reverse that warrior. And then right into straightening the front leg. No, we gotta go to triangle, reverse triangle first. I know, all these annoying ass rules. And then triangle pose from there. Set the left hand down outside the front foot to a block to the shin. And like my hands are just slightly on your hips, pulling them towards the back of the mat as you lengthen the left ribs towards the front of the mat. It's just a very subtle movement to get more space in the low back and length as well, and the ribs and the torso. Good, now reach the right arm all the way out over your head. I know, doing great. Left arm reaches forward. And again, when your limits are pushed, you stay connected to the breath and honor yourself in that process. Just doing the best that you can. That's all you can ever ask of yourself. And allow the soul to take over and choose for you. Sink a little deeper into the bend now, so you're in extended side angle pose. Yep. Press the top of the right thigh back. Nice work. Good. Now, come into regular side angle pose. Set the left hand down inside the foot. Reach the top arm all the way up to the ceiling. Nice. Good work. Take another breath here. You can release the block coming into Vashisthasana 2. Okay, left piece fingers to the left big toe. Swivel to the outside edge of the right foot and extend that leg up and on a diagonal. And lift the right hip up and breathe. Nice. One last inhale here. Release the left hand down to the ground. Tack the left knee outside the left tricep muscle. Okay, you can just hold that there, of course, in the setup for Kundinyasana 2, or you can work that right knee forward. Okay, take that right foot on top of your left. Awesome. Yes, squeeze the elbows in, squeeze the wrists in, pull the collarbones a little forward, take one more inhale or not, and just come all the way back to Kundinyasana 2. From there, pull the heart forward, lift the right shoulder up, lengthen the heart forward, you can do it. Oh, dude, you freaking killed that. That was awesome. How we doing? Yeah, that was no joke. Sorry that I said it wasn't going to be as hard. I actually genuinely didn't think that, and then it just started happening. I wasn't like deceiving you. Now from here in down dog, if you need to take a vinyasa, you can do that. Otherwise, from here, take your left hand back towards your right ankle. Yep, and then as you do that, firm the right tricep in, yes. Keep firming that baby in, and pull your left hip slightly back. Nice. And press the thumb and forefinger down. Good. Take another inhale like this, and then we're going to switch it up. Take the left hand outside the right foot. Good. Upper outer arm on the left side, firm it in. Nice. Anybody's birthday that you No? Damn it. I really wanted to celebrate somebody's birthday. Set the right hand down, and you can bend the knees, look forward. Exhale. Just jump it all the way up. And then sit down. Lie down on your back. And then right into boat pose. It won't be that many, I promise. Just a few. Just 10. Can we do 10?
It was Victoria's birthday.
Oh, it was Victoria's birthday.
Tamal's wife.
Tamal's wife. How old was she?
Tuesday.
On Tuesday. See, I knew that there was somebody's birthday. I could feel it.
She said she was 19 again.
She said she was 19 again. All right. Happy 19th birthday, Victoria. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 10. Inhale. 11. Inhale. 12. Inhale. 13. Inhale. 14. You know what? I'm feeling like maybe she's 38. I feel like maybe. And 19. No, it's fine. I was going to do that, but I won't. See, I can't even get up now. You want one handstand or no?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. I was really going to go for the 38 until Okay, let's take the arms all the way up. Actually, palms, they're just going to look like this. So the palms, keep them this way, but then take them up to the ceiling. I just know you can't see ours. Yep. Now wrap the triceps in. Press the tops of the thighs back. Lift the side waist up. Wrap the upper outer arms in. Widen the shoulder blades out. Lengthen the occiput, that's the base of the skull, up towards the ceiling. And then now let's just flip this upside down. Set the palms down. Lift the left leg up. And just find your breath. Listen to your breath. No rush. Take the opportunity to listen to your pace and your rhythm. And when you're ready, lift up. Not when the mind thinks you should go, but when you get the impulse to move. Nice. Switch legs. One more. And again, no rush. I should be to blame for that because you were like in it and then I'm like, lift. Done? Okay, I wasn't even gonna make him do the other side, but I appreciate that somebody wants to balance himself out. That's probably a good thing. We'll do 3 on the other side. Is what?
It's my good side.
It's just a good side. I understand that. Yeah, there always is that in handstand, isn't there? It's interesting that your good side is that side. Are you left-handed or like left side dominant?
Right.
Interesting. A little chiropractic happening here. Woo. All right, and again, breathe. When the impulse is ready, keep the ribs engaged, keep the hip points lengthening forward, then kick up. Nice. It's great connection though. See if when you lift up, you can pull the ribs in at the same time, just so we keep the ribs engaged. A lot of times, right when we jump up, the ribs disengage. I'm not saying he's doing that, I'm just saying that I do that actually. There you go. Awesome, brother. Yes! Press the ground away. Yeah! One more breath. Look at you go. That's all you, brother. Nice! Dude, some kick-ass shit today. That was fantastic. Bridge pose time, everybody. If you want blocks, we're going to use them. Set you up for bridge. Set the feet on the blocks. Hopefully, you can sleep for like 12 hours tonight. Drink lots of water, get some electrolytes, eat a banana, and then go to bed. Maybe don't eat the banana right before bed, but you know what I'm saying. And then when you're ready, we'll lift it up, bridge pose. You can set the hands by your sides. You can interlace the hands underneath you. And think of like my hands on your hips, and I'm kind of pulling them forward towards the back of your knees. And while that's happening, you're isometrically pulling the block or the heels back towards your shoulders to get the hamstring engaged and to get some length in your lumbar spine. Take another breath like this. And then exhale, you can set it back down to the ground. Good. And let's do it again. Lift it back up. Working with the same kind of length. And if your hands are where Chris's are, think about lifting your hips up into your hands. And then lengthening the tailbone towards the back of the knees. Good. And he's just like, I'm not waiting for you. I'm done, jerk. One more time. Lift it up. Just 2 or 3 breaths there. Krista made it harder, didn't she?
2-minute chair pose.
It's like, no, actually you did, asshole. with your 2-minute chair pose. Yes, I understand that. And then you can lower back down to the ground, pull the knees, pull the knees to the chest. And then from there, you're just gonna drop the knees over to the right, head and shoulders gonna roll over to your left, take a side twist here. And you can either reach the arms long like Chris is doing, or you can bend the elbow like so. If you're bending the elbow, just trying to get a little 90-degree angle thing happening so that the elbow isn't above the shoulder or below it, but right in line, or that way. If you need more back support, you know to work the knees a little higher up towards the nose. I'm really glad that Victoria's birthday came to mind. I really wish we could have gotten 38 though. But you know what? Class isn't over yet. You can switch sides. I don't think I've ever done Navasana crunches to Shavasana, but hey, you know, it's a new day, it's a new moment, you know.
First for everything.
There's a first for everything. We'll see what happens. Not to put you guys on edge or anything, but
What's that, 19 more? So we did half?
we did half, yeah. But you know what? You don't have to think about it right now because you're in a twist. So yeah, you just be where you're at. Just enjoy this pose. And not worrying about what's happening next because you're fully in the moment. And then from there, hug the knees into the chest, give them a good little squeeze. So nice to do these kind of relaxing poses, especially when your teacher mentions could be 19 more boat poses, but we'll see. Happy baby pose. You bend the knees, grab the outsides of the feet. I'm not saying that we're gonna do it, I'm just...
No, we're doing it.
Oh, now he wants to do it. See, it starts as a joke with me, and then he's like, no, I'm up for the challenge, I wanna do it. Challenge accepted, okay, well. Before we do it, let's do a hip opener. So let's go Gomukhasana today. We'll stack the right knee on top of the left knee. If that doesn't work for you, thread the eye of the needle's cool. If this works for you, grab the outsides of the feet, the ankles, and try to like peel the feet apart towards the sides of your mat and lift the calf slightly higher. Work the heels slightly in towards the chin. I love this challenge. This is fantastic. This makes my day, actually.
250.
Yes, that's right. He texted me. He's like, how about 250? I'm like, you want to do 250? So that's coming, though. 38's a good, like, you know, we meet in the middle, and you can switch sides. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me about the 250, because I forgot about that. Again, we won't do that today, but we'll be looking forward to that very soon. Hey, at least it's not Brock's. Didn't Brock do like 400 or something like that on my birthday? Yeah, that was rough. I think that was the day that I was literally steaming. Literally, steam was coming off of my body. That's an amazing video. Somebody took that of me. I mean, they're like, is everything okay with you? I'll show you sometime. Lift the calves a little higher. Oof, yeah. And nice. From here, you can hug the knees in, give them a good little squeeze. You know what, let's take a Paschimottanasana first. Let's extend the legs forward.
Drawing it out.
You know, it's just, we want to end with the thing that's most enjoyable, right? Yeah. Reach the arms all the way up. And it's nice and easy. Get a little forward extension. Yes. I'm not even giving you pointers anymore because I'm just so excited about what's... I need to come back to the present moment. We're here in Paschimottanasana. Lengthen the low back a little further forward. Wrap the triceps in. Lengthen the occiput further forward. This is great. Oh, Victoria. Victoria, Victoria, we love you. Okay, so nice and easy, we're just gonna come back to a little seated mountain pose action. If you're done with this, you can make your way to Shavasana. Otherwise, lift the legs up and grab opposite elbows underneath the knees first, okay? Try to lean a little further forward on the sits bones. If you need to bend the knees, do that. And you can do the knee version of this, okay? Otherwise, once we got that, head tipped back, reach the arms forward, and then happy rest of your birthday, Victoria. I don't even know if she's 38. That's just what I'm thinking. I mean, she could be 48, but no.
Could be 28.
She could be 28. That's true. No, she's definitely not 48. I just really enjoy these crunches. I'm kind of lost count, but I think we're at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Hold. And nice and slow. Ugh. Didn't that feel so great though? I loved that. Shavasana. Happy 38th birthday, Victoria. Enjoy your Shavasana to help you surrender a little deeper. I don't think you need to surrender a little deeper, right? I think that did it. Enjoy. Nice big inhale in through the nose. And let it out. Your time to chill and receive back for all you put in. This is your time. Give yourself a couple minutes to do nothing and just be here. And next time you inhale, let's have you breathe in just a little deeper. And then on your exhale, side out through your mouth. You can start to wiggle your toes and your fingertips as you come back. And then let's have you pull the knees into the chest. Hug them in nice and tight. And you're just going to fall over to your right side there for a brief moment. From there, press into your left palm. Go ahead and rise it all the way up into comfortable seated position. Bring the palms together to your heart, sealed in with one last Om. So take a nice big inhale in through the nose. Nice, bowing the head down towards the hands, sealing in the practice and all of its wonderful benefits. Nice and slow, rising the head all the way back up, blink the eyes open, and right back to Navasana. Let's get another Namaste, everyone. Namaste. Thank you all so much for participating in this glorious adventure.